an email he sent to a media house critical of their reporting and saying that they were attempting to bring down the government. But soon after members of the media began asking questions on the issue, Press Secretary to the Prime Minister, Dennis McCormie, intervened to bring the news conference to an abrupt end. For yet another week, Communications Minister Jamal Mohammed was being questioned about the government's relations with the media, following a letter sent to the head of news of CCN TV6 and an email to an Express reporter aligning the media stations with the PNM and describing their reporting as biased. But as the question was posed, the minister took a more humble approach, apologizing to the media as he sought to reaffirm the government's support of a free press.
We viewed freedom of the press and press freedom as a very important aspect of our development here in Trinidad and Tobago. And your best friend in this government is the Minister of Communications. My statement that was sent out to Mr. Kali Prasad, I apologize if I've hurt anyone or done anything to make anyone feel uncomfortable in any way. But rest assured that press freedom is a very, very important part of the operations of the government of Trinidad and Tobago.
The minister was asked whether he felt that by sending the email in a private capacity, he could divorce himself from his portfolio as a minister. He told us it's a lesson he has now learned.
I realized that today. I learned that lesson today. Yes, and if I've caused any discomfort to anyone, I humbly apologize.
But just minutes after the questions on this issue began, Press Secretary to the Prime Minister, Dennis McCormie, intervened, taking the microphone away from media personnel and telling them that that would have been the last question. He told media personnel they were not following protocols and were not asking relevant questions.
You all have to understand your protocols.
To speak of a media issue, you intervene to bring the news conference down, and that does not look good for the government. It does not look good.
He was brought to an end before this.
No.
You all are not following your protocols.
We were just asking questions.
You were given ample opportunity to ask relevant questions.
It was a relevant question.
Kept taking the microphone
So,
again.
can we get a recording of this? Because this is a
I hope so, because we really want you all to be professional.
No, but that is a professional question. We won't be unprofessional. As members of the media left the cabinet briefing room, McCormie then approached radio announcer Robert Amar, telling him here that he too was not following proper protocols in the way he asked his questions, going so far as to say that instead he made statements. McCormie was told by the media that his intervention could in no way help the perception of attempts by the government to censure the media, but he maintained that the protocols were not being followed.